welcome to the Northland. Today's video, we are doing another segment from the vacation we took last November. This is actually some storm footage I shot. As I recall, winds were 40 to 45 knots, I think out of the north or northwest, something like that. I know that some of you who maybe have done a lot of cruising have experienced some weather that has been much worse than what I'm about to show. But for me, this was the worst weather, worst storm that I had ever experienced while cruising. Now, I'm not a world cruising traveler by any means, but I have taken 4 different cruises, and I think I'm just shy of 50 cruise days, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's 40 some, 48, 49 cruise days. So, and one of those was crossing the Pacific from California to Hawaii and back. I thought we might have ran into some rough weather there, but it really wasn't that bad. But this was something. I didn't mind it. It didn't bother me. In fact, I kind of like it personally. It for some reason it relaxes me. I sleep better. My wife didn't enjoy it too much, but it was different. So, and it's fair. I tried to keep it fairly short. Now, if I'll just shut up and quit rambling, let you watch the video, you'll see that it starts out a little bit calm, and then it kind of gets rougher as it goes, to a degree anyway. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the back end. At sea today, 11th day. This is the altered part of the trip because of the storm. We're supposed to have 40 mile an hour winds today. I don't know if that's exactly what it's at right now, but it's pretty choppy. I know it's a little deceiving being this high. Those are some pretty big swells. Get a look out the back. So what do we got? It's water. Sure. Lots of water. I'll go get some coffee. Alright, this won't do justice because we're 10 decks on top of the ocean. But if we were closer, these waves are not small. Quite between me sloshing in the pool last night and practically being punched over the bed this morning. It's been an adventure. I myself, I'm loving it. I think this is great. In fact, let's make it a little worse. I'm game. Come on, is this the best you got? Mediterranean? See another ship out here like my wife's Aurora. She mentioned being on a drone or something, had some some drone footage or something of our ship bouncing around out here. Sunshine. Good morning. All right. Well, put it this way. I'm glad I'm not in a lifeboat out here today. My 18 feet long, and I think I could be out here fishing. I don't think they're big enough to stop me in fishing yet. Alright. Before I fly off the deck, I'm going in. You know this is a losing battle, right? Yeah. I think the pools are closed today. Alright.
We have a current sea depth of 2,600 metres below the keel, and for those of you working in feet, that's 8,500 feet. Since our departure from Rhodes yesterday, we've covered a total distance of 368 nautical miles, an average speed so far of 16.4 knots, or 18.9 miles per hour. This leaves us with a further 297 nautical miles to travel until we arrive in Valletta, Malta, tomorrow. We'll continue to steer a westerly heading for the remainder of the afternoon and into the evening, and then before making our approach into Valletta in the early hours of the morning. Our local pilot tomorrow morning will board around 7 o'clock and will be alongside for 8 o'clock. Sunset this evening will be around 4:44 and sunrise tomorrow at 6:42. Weather-wise for this afternoon, we're expecting the sea conditions to ease. The wind will remain from a northerly direction, but the wind speed will reduce down to about 25 to 30 knots. We have an outside air temperature of 17 degrees Celsius, which is 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Now the weather for tomorrow in Malta is looking a lot better than today. We're looking at partly sunny skies with a westerly breeze of 16 knots and an outside air temperature of 21 degrees Celsius or 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Now please be advised that while the vessel is experiencing some adverse weather conditions, we politely remind you to take additional caution when moving around the vessel using the handrails provided, and take care when opening any doors, especially any open doors to the open decks. As a reminder, tonight the ship's clocks will be set 1 hour back to UTC +1. This will put us on local time for our upcoming ports, and this will be the final time change of the cruise. As always, thank you very much for your attention, and from the captain and all teammates aboard the Island Princess, we wish you an enjoyable and pleasant rest of your day on board.
One deck lower on deck 5. Trying to find a clear spot in the window, but there aren't too many. Sorry when it gets blurry. Trying to get this. Oh, come on. Focus. Focus. There. Come on. Alright, that ain't working so well, is it?
Listen.
A bit more realistic on what these waves look like.
Oh my God. Okay, look how low we are.
All right. So, see what I mean? It wasn't like terrible, like, anybody's life was in danger. If you look up some of the cruising in storms, or you see tables sliding across the floors and stuff, it was nowhere near that degree, but it was quite interesting. When I was sitting I think I went for breakfast down to the main dining room. My wife wasn't feeling well, and she was in bed, and the waiters were having a hard time standing and carrying their trays of, they stacked their trays up and stuff, and there was more than one that stumbled and dropped their stuff. So it's something to witness, being out on the ocean and having something like that where you don't see anything. You don't see any other ships, you don't see land, and all you see are these rolling waves, And again, from deck 10, it doesn't look that bad, but when you get down closer to the water level, deck 5, for example, you can see how rough it actually was. So I want to thank a couple of people for joining the family, Angel Ham and Mike Murphy. Thank you for joining the family. I hope you enjoy these videos. You find them a little bit interesting, maybe some educational ones once in a while. And to all my other subscribers, I thank you. You sticking with me means the world to me. So from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every one of you. All right, smash that like and subscribe even if you did not like the video. Or if you're against violence, go ahead and tickle the button versus smash it. Whatever, it all works for me. Hit the little bell at the bottom after you hit subscribe so you get all the notifications when I upload new video. Make sure you share it with somebody, anybody. If you know somebody who's traveling soon, or somebody who may be going over to Europe or the Mediterranean, send it to them. Or if they're even thinking about it, that'd be cool, huh? I want to. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for next week. I'm kind of in this limbo right now. We're almost at the end of these travel videos, and I do have a couple of jury videos coming up, and the weather is starting to get nice. So I'm thinking we might be able to get the judge out pretty soon. So we may have some content there too. So stick around, and hopefully we'll have something new coming up next week. Stay safe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.